IVF was never easy, but now it's becoming seriously expensive. A new study says each IVF cycle averages 1 lakh rupees in public hospitals and more than 2 lakhs in private, with most couples having to take loans to pay for it.
I'll tell you about my story when I did my third IVF cycle. That was the last time I told my husband, this is the last IVF I am trying.
So every added delay, every extra form, every new rule hits harder. And in Haryana, there's a new rule doing exactly that. Now, couples in Haryana who already have daughters will need government approval before starting IVF.
Sometimes it takes time to get the permission. Sometimes couple don't pre-decide. They just come on second day or third day of the cycle and they want us to start the treatment immediately. And when we tell them that we have to take permission before we start, it gives them an emotional setback because these are the couples who are already facing infertility for years and years together.
You know, when you are trying to conceive and you are not able to conceive, the husband and wife itself, they have an emotional pressure.
Haryana has long struggled with a skewed sex ratio. According to the Haryana data till 2024, there were only 907 girls for every 1,000 boys. Over the last 13 years, its sex ratio at birth has improved from 832 in 2012 to above 900 in recent years. But the latest dip shows the gains are slipping again. And officials fear that advanced reproductive technologies like IVF and pre-genetic testing, which is used to check if the embryo has any genetic conditions, may be misused to choose the baby's gender. In order to prevent this misuse, the government has made it mandatory for clinics to take their permission before running PGTs. Now, this has extended to the process of IVF as a whole, and doctors are worried this could introduce delays in the process.
As it is, going through the process of IVF is not easy procedure for anybody. It's already lots of tension in the mind of the patient and also doctors, because we know that it's not 100% success rate procedure. So trying to induce phobias in the patient or the doctors is definitely not going to be the solution.
Doctors say very few couples who already have a daughter end up going for IVF, and that it is hard to believe that this small group could really change the overall sex ratio in any big way. The government's intention is to send a message that someone is watching, especially when it comes to secretly trying to find out the gender of the fetus. But doctors are more skeptical.
The birth of the normal conception is more than 99%. So, if we are talking about just PGT or IVF in having a role in, disrupting the sexual ratio, I think it's like, we're just trying to blame something which is not even in good numbers.
I mean, what proof and which kind of proof we have to give, that we want a child, we don't want a baby boy or a baby girl, we want a child, simple.